I think it takes a lot to sit up here and suffer the slings and arrows of like, I'm ready, something that predated you, something that was not created with your input. And, but yet you take your duty seriously to implement a program. And I think that speaks a lot to your character. And so that's all I can say as far as discussion, you know, is I've always found you to be a reasonable collaborator. And I just felt like that needed to be said.
I have had a discussion with Cheryl and Cody, so what I'm about to say comes as no surprise to them. In all my years on the board, I have never, ever approved a 4-year contract for various reasons. And today, I will not approve it either.
Yeah.
Well, going off of what was already said as well, I do appreciate that I know you keep an open door. Anytime that I've had a question, you come back. Even if I disagree with what you're doing, you come back and you've given me your rationale and your reason. You've been very quick when it comes to dealing with crises that are on campus, some that are known, some that are not. And I appreciate that because there are some pretty harsh things that happen, and you're always quick to make sure that our students here are safe and are a priority when it comes to their safety. I do not see a contract extension as being something that is a threat to our school by any means. Especially knowing anyways that I know the question was raised on if we fire you tomorrow, we have to pay off the contract. That I know is already not true. It's within your contract as well. It's a 1-year deal. That doesn't change if it's a 3-year or 4-year. So in my mind, having a 4-year contract is moving towards a stability to ensure that we have a long-term superintendent, unlike we've had in the past. We have had repeated superintendents at this school that have caused damage by leaving early, that have caused damage by being here only a year and changing hands. And this is not even just at our school. I know within the community, as schools have changed superintendents over time, things get lost, information disappears. One superintendent has an idea going one direction, another has another, and when they come in place, things get lost in translation. I do not want that happening with our school. I do not want that happening again with our school. We've had several years of transitions through superintendents. I don't want to see a change in that. I want to be able to move forward.
This whole room does.
I'm speaking, please. I want to be able to move forward with stability and not wonder what kind of support we're going to have from the top going down as much as the bottom going up.
So you could make it a year and you still have to pay her contract for 3 months.
1 year. 1 year. You're only obligated for 1 year, whether she has a 3-year contract or a 4-year contract or a 10-year contract.
Make sure that's what's in there.
There's 1 year left.
1 year.
1 year left.
All right.
Listen to Penny.
I'm going to. Joyce had sent me a letter, dear board trustees, and this is not a vote by any means because she's not here, but I did solicit her opinion. Dear board trustees, I'm out of state doing unplanned knee surgery and not able to return in time for the regularly scheduled board meeting. I would like my physician shared that if I were in attendance, I would be voting yes to renew superintendent with this contract. Thank you, Joyce. I echo that as well. There are a lot of things that we did. I've been through, this is our 3rd superintendent. In the first, all the way through COVID, I mean, so this is technically the 4th superintendent I've overseen. I was just getting started with Lee. And I echo the keeping this, we got to keep, we're not having discussions. I'm hearing, I hear both sides. I'm hearing both ways. So I look forward to having a discussion so we can do this. I have like 10 emails and I have like 10 letters.
Got like 100 people here.
So we're not having these discussions we need to. But I don't think the discussions, frankly, will even happen if they think that she's not gonna be here in a year. You know, that like no one's gonna
The
be
discussions aren't
motivated to
happening
get
now.
So
Table it and let's have a discussion later.
I'm gonna make a motion that we approve the contract.
Vote them out!
That's never been done.
Vote them out!
Okay.
Vote them out, people! Vote them out!
All right.
It's called Jekyll and Hyde.
Check your board history. Check for the whole county. That's Zach Abernathy.